Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Costa to review today. This guy had a really sick, I think it was a team of the season last year, and he was one of the meta cards. Okay, we're not talking about like baby meta, mid-tier meta. We're talking about high-tier meta. I thought last year, right, that his agility and balance was going to heavily influence the quality of the card in-game, but it turned out that that was not the case, and he played significantly better than what his stats told him. So in regards to DaCosta's card, we're looking at a card that is 6'2" with, high work rates, right-footed, with 5-star skill moves and a 4-star weak foot. We're looking at a really good right back. Even though, this is the thing with players like this, right? Even though his agility is a 78 and his balance is a 76, which will 100% influence the 6'2" height that he has, as well as the body type that he has in game. The dribbling stats, with reactions being at a good stat, ball control, dribbling, composure, is very helpful for this card to be incredibly usable and just really good. So I'm kind of hoping that he's going to be a full meta card again. We're going to obviously try that out in game, because I personally I haven't liked using Kyle Walker's card in the last like 2 or 3 years. There was a year before that where he was the most meta card, and all of a sudden, because of the game mechanics, his dribbling became kind of like obsolete, and he's not ideal to use anymore, right? So hopefully it doesn't happen with Costa. I think it will happen with him, to be honest with you guys. However, I do think that this guy is going to be an absolute monster in the right back position, or as a right center back in a 3 at the back formation. So we're looking at a card that has 86 acceleration with 94 sprint speed. So with that being said, I would probably still give him an anchor because of those really nice physical boosts that he gets in the card. No shooting presence with the card. He can pass the ball, which is important for a player playing in the right back position in a 4-2-3-1 narrow setup, or a 4-4-2 or a 3 at the back setup where he has to pass the ball off to the sides. So very important that he has the passing stats, which is nice. In regards to dribbling, like I said, agility and balance are going to be the things we have to take a look at the most. 82 composure, defensive stats with 88 standing tackles, sliding tackles at 88, heading accuracy at 81, 85 interceptions. All of that is going to be very interesting to test out with the anchor chemistry style that he currently has. And then the physical boost that he gets on the card, as well as the base stats that he already has, looks really nice with the anchor chemistry style. I think the reason why this team is not on full chemistry is because he doesn't have the Bundesliga manager on, which I'm going to put on for the sake of the review for him, and for using SAR, because Pep doesn't help with any of those 3 players. So we're just going to go ahead and switch the manager to a Bundesliga manager here. Steven Gerrard it is. And yeah, we'll just have him on the full 10 just so we can get the +5s, the +10s and 5s, and then +10s and 5s for the anchor chemistry style. So we're going to get into a game and see how he plays. The way that I am going to be lined up with DaCosta in-game is going to be in the 4-2-3-1 formation, with him playing as a right back on balanced instructions. Now, the reason why we do this is because we want to test out what he's like pushing forward and what he's like coming back on the defense as well. So very important things to test out in regards to that. And yeah, I would mostly use the fullbacks on stay back while attacking anyways, but because he has the 99 stamina, decent acceleration and sprint speed to get back into position, hopefully he has the defensive awareness high enough to get back into position really quickly. So that's going to be the main thing that we have to test out with this card. So we're going to get into a game, see how he plays. We're doing reviews for other players at the same time, so we're going to see how that goes. Hopefully he's a beast in the right back position. DaCosta does really well there to defend against the opponent. Look at his positioning without second man pressing. The way that he occupies the middle is actually really nice.
That's great defending there, stopping that attack. In the home of Leicester City Football Club, the champions of England back in 2016.
All right, let's see how he dribbles. Oh, good. His agility and balance is not an issue. Oh, yeah, he might actually be a full meta card. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's not like super responsive, but bro, he'll definitely compensate for that height and defensive presence he's gonna have for sure. Overcommits on the attack really nicely here. Oh, dude, that physical, dude, he's so freaking massive in game. This guy's gonna be huge. Huge to have. Positions himself really nicely in that fullback area as well, so I actually really liked that. That was very, very good. This guy, I thought he was going to shoot right away, and he didn't. Yeah, so far in the right back position, he plays in line with the other defenders really nicely, which is incredibly important. What I actually want to test out here is I'm going to commit him forward here, and I want to lose the ball in this middle area right here. And I want to see what he's like coming back on the defense. So if I go here, and I push forward with him here. Okay, so now we're just going to go ahead and lose the ball here. See if we can get past him on the left stick dribble. Oh, we got it. Oh, we got it. Okay, so let's see what he does here. So he's at the bottom right there. You can see him right now. He's blocking the defender at the bottom. I got the ball back from doing nothing, but that's just how this game works. So, okay, so again, instantly transitions back. You see that? Instantly back into position. So I have him on balanced or either get forward on his instruction, and he does get back really quickly, which is amazing because that with his good stamina and stuff is going to be very helpful. Yeah, and then when he doesn't overcommit, he actually stays in his position quite nicely. Again, overcommits slightly. You can see him on the radar. He overcommits slightly, but then gets back into position instantly. This guy has a lot of potential to be a full meta card for sure, guys. Mbappe just being an absolute monster at being in the striker position. This guy, even as a rare gold card, ladies and gentlemen, he's still one of the better strikers to use in the game meta-wise. Yeah, his dribbling is actually really responsive. That's going to be huge. Do you guys see how massive he is in game? That's going to be crazy defensively. Overcommits in the attack really nicely. Didn't try to pass the ball to him there. Try to pass it back to Mbappe and then to him, but it's all good. You can already see instantly how fast he starts to go back in the defensive area, which is perfect. Because if he ever pushes up, right, without the stay back while attacking, or even with the stay back while attacking, I decide to push him up a little bit, I can at least trust for him to go back quickly, you know? Yeah, his dribbling is actually really, really nice. And the fact that he has the skill moves in the weak foot now, too, is insane, man. I'm telling you. First time cross? Wow, from an angle facing away from goal, he still hits that really nicely. Marcelo the Beast. Yeah, Marcelo's Shapeshifter's card is disgusting. Oh, let's go, Costa. Tackled twice there, and he still gets the ball like a beast. Costa involved with the play there for that last opportunity. Again, when you have him on balanced instructions, he kind of offers that extra width for you. Now, personally, I don't think the extra width is really worth it for people counterattacking, because counterattacking is kind of the meta, right? It's not really worth getting that extra width on the attack anyways. That was so funny. I literally just saw the same face in like 6 different people there. But yeah, you know, obviously having a player that can come back really quickly on the defense, have a great defensive presence while coming back on the defense, while also being able to attack because of that four-star minimum that he has. It's a disgusting card, my dudes.
Won the ball in the middle of the field with some high pressure play. Musa Sissoko, good vision. A real chance here.
Oh, let's go, Costa. Great transitioning there to block that space.
Oh, lovely to watch.
Ooh, that was a goal and a half right there. That's a rare gold Mbappe, and he's still one of the best strikers in the game. Disgusting. Alright, guys, so final verdict on Costa's card. Guys, you're looking at a very, very good fullback. For 290k, it makes a lot of sense that he's at that price range. Why? The 6'2" height the body type that he has in game, he's a massive dude in game. His dribbling actually doesn't get affected that much by this agility and balance. The reactions, ball control, dribbling, and composure that he has is good enough. If you give him the anchor chemistry style, look at the defensive stat increases you give this card with 91 acceleration, 99 sprint speed, with 98 jumping, 91 strength, and 88 aggression. You're looking at a fantastic card to be used in the fullback position. The high work rates makes a huge difference. The 4-star weak foot that he's been given makes a huge difference. And then the 5-star skill to do those 3 main skill moves for the 5-star skill is Elastico, moving scoop turn, fake Rabona, really helpful in certain positions to position the ball a certain way. If he overcommits on the attack forward, he will instantly come back in the defense with those high defensive work rates. So you know how some players, if they're like a high medium or a high, you know, like Alexandro's a high medium, but he transitions back like he's a high defensive or a high work rated player. Da Costa definitely feels like he's coming back in the fence really quickly. And the way he kind of lingers between am I going to attack and am I not going to attack, like that little in-between is really nice, because if the opponent gets the ball from me quickly, he'll go back instantly because he's kind of like halfway there unless I specifically tell him to join the attack, right? So the biggest thing I wanted to test out with this card was the agility and balance, and I'm telling you guys, he's a very good fullback to have in a team, because he's like a hybrid of a center back and a right back, but he feels more like a right back there, if that makes any sense. So he's a really good card, guys. If you guys get him, trust me, he's an absolute monster to use on the pitch. The finishing doesn't matter to me because I don't really attack with him anyways. If he ends up shooting the ball from time to time, sure, but I can't even remember the last time I shot the ball with Alexandro or even Nelson Semedo. So if you're going to be using him mostly defensively, you're looking at a very solid player, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.